Thank you for listening to another episode of Struggle Time. Please feel free to write to us with any questions or concerns at struggletime@88kin.com. That's struggletime@88kin.com. Now let's get on with the show.
Oh, the time is now, the time is here. Now's the time for a bite of cheer. A tasty life where the price is right. Well, look at here, you'll dig this sight.
Australia.
He'd be like, oh, yeah, well. Oh, yeah. He'd be like, Will,
I
what's
go to
new?
the pizza. Good after, good after, good morning, good afternoon, and good night.
Good evening.
Here's another episode of
More life.
Good day.
Hey, yo, that's the intro. It is I, Zella Keonte, your co-host for another episode of Struggle Time, and here as usual, maybe for the last time, with
What?
with Michael Chaney
Yes, sir.
and Joe Bernstein.
Sir Sternstein, if you will.
All right, well, I'm gonna have to turn up your mic a little bit, Jay. Which one is it, the left or right?
Left.
Wow. This is like
All
podcast 101.
All right.
You all right?
So, hope everyone's doing good. I don't think we released an episode last week.
I don't think we
No?
did. We've been kind of, schedule kind of been a little messed up, innit?
Yeah. And it's crazy because, like, what's kind of weird is that we pretty much release on a consistent basis. We've been releasing an episode every other week.
Should be every week.
We're not
It should
that
be every
good,
week.
man.
Yeah, we're not that consistent.
Yeah. Let's get right to it.
Try away.
So for positive news of the day, or the week, or the bi-weekly, Costa Rica. Do we all know where Costa Rica is?
It's next to,
The coast.
Arica.
Okay.
That's why they call it Costa Rica.
Coast of Rica.
Coast of Rica.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a common, mispronunciation.
Okay.
Coast of Rica
Oh,
is actually how you say
Costa
it.
Rica, is that like the
Yeah, so
slang
Rica,
version?
yeah, so Rica,
Mm.
Rica was actually she was
Is that
forget Amelia Earhart. Rica was the first pilot, and she actually crashed.
At the
Um,
coast of what?
Well, it wasn't called anything at the time.
Or at what cost?
Pap?
Her whole entire plane.
Okay.
So that's why we call it Coast of Rica. Not a lot of people know that. I feel like it's my responsibility, my duty, my
To kind of
calling
like tell everyone
to-
else and share it.
Yes, yeah. So Rica, a lot of people are taught about Amelia Earhart, white history books. White people write it, so they want their history to be out there. Rica was actually Hispanic, and
Can I ask you something?
Yes.
What's Rica short for?
Ricola.
Paprika.
Paprika.
Rica. I respect that.
That's where we got the seasoning name from and the cough drop name from.
Okay.
Yeah.
Ric.
She.
But it's
Ricola.
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 It's not okay. Anyway, so Costa Rica plans to ban fossil fuels in bid to become the world's first decarbonized country. What do we think about that? Because I know with me, I'm
I don't know
very
that.
into like the whole Earth, and I feel like we should be taking care of the Earth a little bit more. And I know.
You do realize that we've already destroyed this planet, so there's no saving it?
Yeah, I mean, like, you can say that about everything, but it's never too late, I feel like, especially with, like...
No, it is.
But
too
you
late.
can slow it down.
Yeah, you can slow it down.
Mhm.
And I mean, like, if you really think about it, like, all these drug addicts or whatever, you're always like, oh, it's too late, you know what I mean? But it doesn't hurt to kind of, like, slow it down and, like, just be like, oh, like...
Slow it down.
Pronounce them
nouns.
Yeah. So I thought that was like a good initiative, and I think it's like presented by I believe the new president of Costa Rica.
It sounds like Elon Musk is gonna have a very, very successful country.
But you know what they're saying is that like the purchase in automotive, like you know the cars and stuff in Costa Rica is like rising. So car ownership in Costa Rica is rising.
I mean, I think that's cool, and it's kind of like was it like Mercedes Benz, like BMW, Audi? I think they're all trying to go fully electric by 2020,
okay, I didn't.
which
know
is
that.
like 2 years from now, which is scary but cool because it's so close.
But we'll have Kanye by then, so we'll see what he.
Yeah, he'll be president. That's dead.
But you know, I think Obama passed a law in America that
Celebrities can't be president. No
well,
mo.
clearly that failed.
No
So we
mo.
got
No,
this fuck ass
no,
in,
no.
in the fucking Oval
No, I
Office right
think,
now.
Obama
Fucking
passed a
scrotum
law-
looking ass.
Obama passed a law in America that every car company or whatever has to have a line of electric or, electric, electric powered vehicle.
Okay, I didn't know
like,
that.
Model.
Yeah,
So, like,
but
Toyota,
they're
like-
trying to go all like fully electric.
Well,
like
that,
every
that's
model.
the plan eventually.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So
Every
like,
model's gonna be
and you
electric.
know, like Obama's was very into, or I'm sure still is, but when he was the president of the United States, he was
Good
very
times.
into,
Great time.
you know, like he believed in fossil fuels, he believed in the greenhouse and stuff like that. So he was very proactive with
Right.
stuff like that.
Right.
So he passed a law saying that, you know, if you want to sell, if you're a car company, you want to sell your cars in America, one of your models that you're selling has to be electric. So that's one thing that he passed, and I think that's a good initiative. And it's kind of cool that Tesla is coming out with all these electric cars. It might be expensive now, but I feel like eventually that's where we're going to. You know what I mean? Like right now, gas is ridiculous. Like I feel like right now, like $2.98 in gas is like normal to us now. You know what I mean? Now, if we see like $2.80, that's like, oh my god, that's a
What a
steal.
deal.
Yeah, because I would go to all these other places and other cities and towns and stuff. I would see like $3, $3.50, $3.15 and stuff like that. And when I see like $2.75, $2.80, $2.90, I'm like, yo, like
It's incredible.
how they managed to do that.
Right.
You know what I mean? So
I guess this is a bad time to bring up that I'm trying to get a Chevrolet diesel pickup.
here's the thing with diesel.
Yeah.
Here's the thing with diesel. Diesel is more expensive, but
Of course.
it pollutes more, but it uses it runs out not as fast as regular petrol.
It poopity scoops.
Yeah.
Scoopity whoops.
Yo,
Whoa.
so remember when we went to Maryland from Philadelphia? We legit
Yo,
in our Tahoe.
I've never-
We
yeah.
legit put $70.
75.
$75.
I didn't know gas pumps were capable of creating those numbers. I've never seen that high of a number before. Before that, I think the most was 50 I've ever seen.
That for me it was like 40. I've always-
$75, and then when I filled it up to come back, it was like 69. That's incredible.
That's
That's
like a whole,
crazy.
like, trip to the grocery store for your whole family.
Yeah, that's wild, and that's just gas.
Yeah.
But it is a big ass tank, and the car is awful on gas.
Yeah. And then you were like, yo, like this car only does 15.
Yeah,
to the
15,
gallon.
and that's
Yeah.
on the highway. No, highway is 18. I'm sorry.
Well,
You drive on the highway,
City must be like 10 then.
it's very low.
Because it has to be less than like,
18
whatever highway.
18 mpg miles per gallon. That's like that's dumb. That's
Yeah,
stupid.
But, I mean,
like
so
it's crazy.
how do we feel about like gas right now versus electricity? Because I know like right now electricity is super expensive right now. But now think about how we generate
Wait, do
electricity.
you have to pay when, like, let's say you bring your Tesla or
Yeah,
like
you do.
Yeah.
you pay?
do.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know.
You do.
Okay.
I mean,
More
like
than
think about
gas?
it. Huh?
More than gas?
I don't know.
I don't think it's more than gas.
Okay.
I don't, and I think that only because not as many people are getting electric.
true.
You know what I mean?
I mean, I think
and because it takes so much energy to fill up a whole
right,
car
for sure.
for think about for that amount.
Yeah,
of,
for like short amount of time.
You know what I mean?
I think like I get it. You need to make money. You need to have a business. So you want to sell electricity for a high cost, and your car is also expensive. But at the same time, like you need to save the place you live on. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean it makes
So,
sense. It makes sense though.
Yeah,
'Cause,
I
like-
think when if Tesla puts, let's say, like solar powered panels on top of their car, so it can charge whilst it drives, that's smart.
Don't they have an option like that or no?
I'm not
Nah,
sure. I don't know.
think so.
But not just Tesla. Any electric car company should, in my opinion, they should put solar panels on their car, so when it drives, it also charges, because it's just better. It's better for the environment. It's better for the planet. But I
safety-wise,
get
is
I
it
get
better?
you need to make money though. Like I understand you want to have a business, but I'm not all about money, so I'm a little biased of like I just want to help people. So if that was me, like I would make it like you buy this car and you're good, because you're gonna be charged by the sun, blah blah blah.
But you know what, Joe? You say you're not about the money, but at the end of the day, I feel like we're in a world where you have to be about the
Yeah,
money. You know what I mean? Like, we're
unfortunately, that's
programmed
just
to think
the
that,
way
like,
it
you-
is.
Whatever is giving you money, or like whatever is like, you know what I mean? Like you have to go that route. Like
Yeah.
you don't want to live out in the streets. You know what I mean?
No, for sure.
Um,
Man,
so,
that's how-
And to me, I think
just how it
electricity is a good like alternative to like gas, but at the same time, once you see all these cars
yeah, it is
and
better than
stuff,
gas.
yo,
Mhm.
electricity is gonna skyrocket.
skyrocket.
You know what I mean? Like
Wow,
like the
skyrocket.
cost of it. And
Yeah.
how do we get electricity for the most part? Burning fossil fuels, right?
Right.
So like it's just an endless cycle of just like
yeah. I mean,
like,
I think
regardless
I
of
think
what
it's
happens, it's
slowly changing to solar though, slowly but surely. Surely, but
Yeah.
slowly.
But so yeah, let us know what you think about that topic at struggletime@harlanclub.com, STRUGGLETIME@HARLAN.com.
How many times did you practice that, Matt?
Why?
You all right? That was fluid,
Oh, that was fluid. Oh,
like
thanks.
Michael's knee.
Fair.
True.
Fair.
Deep.
Fair.
Mike got fluid in his knee,
That I do.
swimming around in that.
It's yellow.
That's
So
gross.
we're gonna get on to our. Wait, any takeaway after that? Like
Just use your two legs and walk as far as you can. And don't fart.
what?
no, because farting is part of pollution. Like cows farting. This is a fun fact of the episode. Cows farting. I did a whole research on this, right? Cows farting actually amounts to like a percentage of like the
think
whole
I knew
of
that,
pollution.
actually.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Wow.
my whole argument was, yo, carbon dioxide and grease, like, huh?
My food's kind of spicy
Oh, true.
a little bit.
My whole argument was cars and carbon dioxide or whatever, like all these like, factories and cars cannot be the only thing that is like
no, absolutely not.
affecting,
Right.
you know what I mean, like pollution and like greenhouse gas effect.
Mhm.
And at that stage in life, I was like, yo, this is how the government wants you to think, or whatever, or the other side, so they can invest in whatever. And I legit was like, yo, and I did my whole research. I'm like, one of them was cows like farting. Like cows farting was like a percentage.
Whoever
of,
studied that, get a life.
Yeah.
Dude, you remember?
How you doing?
Dude, do you remember the Robin Big episode where Big Black, R.I.P.
You
all right?
alright? You okay?
bought a Pinto and then converted that junk into
yeah.
and he painted it green and it ran on like vegetable oil.
Yeah,
and
they
he
went to
legit went to,
like
like, a
In
fast
and Out
food joint.
Burger, yeah, and like would get oil.
That's so crazy.
What I was gonna say is one buy a boosted board, because that's our sponsor for this episode.
So let me ask you this. So like
Dude.
what's
Okay.
as far as like the solution, like what's up with like, and because you're saying
Solution?
that, what about like people living in the like the suburbs and like the country, where they need.
I mean, I don't think I'm
vehicles?
qualified to talk about a solution. I think electric is better than gas. Yes. However, the company Beam put out an episode on YouTube about are electric cars better than gas? Like, do they actually cut down on like fossil fuels and all that shit? Yes, but not as much as they say.
Mhm.
Because the factor that they talked about in the video, the thing is their factory still gives off those emissions.
Yeah.
Almost as much as
Like
just driving a
equivalent,
car.
pretty
Yeah.
much?
It's a little less. Excuse me. It's a little less, but it's something that not everybody knows. So I recommend.
The world is backwards.
Yeah, all three of you listening, go to YouTube, look up Beam Tesla or Beam electric car, BEME electric car. I'm sure you'll find the video. But they make a good point of arguing that electric cars, they are better, but not as good as as everybody says they
Yeah.
are, because there's no fossil fuels.
But I mean, like,
yeah, the car doesn't give off fossil fuels, but the factory,
Yeah.
they definitely do a lot.
Well, I don't think if we switch like right away, I don't think the amount of fossil fuels we release or carbon dioxide we release is gonna cut down drastically.
Yeah,
you
it's
know what I
gonna
mean,
take
like
time.
drastically.
It's gonna
Yeah,
take
because
time.
like
The Earth is fucked regardless.
because there's so many other elements that we gotta consider, but
like earth, wind,
water, fire.
wait, was that?
Long ago, me and my brother discovered.
But then the Fire Nation attacked.
So we're gonna get on to our topic of the episode. It's the struggle of budgeting. I know as millennials or as young adults, that's probably one of the hardest thing we have to go through, is just saving our money or investing in certain things that kind of make sense and that can kind of help us, because I know a lot of us just tend to like blow it off or just buy unnecessary shit or like food. Let me ask you this though. The first question: what's one thing that you guys bought and you were just like, why did I buy this?
Clothes,
But specifically, like, because I know you need clothes.
some shoes.
Mine's mainly food.
Oh, but
you need food to survive.
Yeah,
though.
you need food to
Or
survive.
are you talking about like, okay, we go to the grocery store, we buy chicken, rice, whatever, and then like
You're
it's
just
buy
like
one get
no,
one cookie, so you get the cookies
Exactly.
that you don't
Or
necessarily
no,
need, or
something
like
you're
that
just
Kit
like-
Kat that's on sale.
something like you still have, and you're just like, yo, why the fuck did I buy this shit? You know what I mean?
I don't know.
I don't think I
lately-
regret anything that I buy,
Okay.
Yeah.
because I obviously want it for a reason. Do I need it?
Mm-hmm.
That's a different question.
What was the least? Okay, yeah, least. I guess like whatever like thing or whatever that you like needed. You know what I mean? Like it was like strictly one.
Whole time I went in the OVO store in New York and I bought that hockey jersey. And did I need it? Absolutely not. Is it fresh? Yes. So I was like, bro, I don't know why, but I really want it. So I got it. It wasn't that expensive. I think it was only like $120 or something. But I mean, that's $120 that could have went towards,
Right.
something else. Do I regret it? Not really, because
Okay.
it's fresh and I look good in it.
What about you, Mike?
So, I'm like,
I mean, mine's probably gonna be the Nintendo Switch, but that jump's
sounds about right.
therapeutic, so I don't regret nothing. Whenever I
When
need
you,
it, it's
when you
there.
told me there was a deal on it, I was like, bet it's like 30% off. You said it just ships tomorrow. I was like, how much is it? You were like 300. I was like, how much is it normally? You were like 300. I was like, so what's the deal? You were like, it gets delivered tomorrow.
Hey, that's $30 extra dollars I could have saved
We came
right
back
there.
from work and there was a box. I was like,
Yep.
I kind of get it.
Yeah, that's all good. Y'all ain't know. That joint's therapeutic. So that's just like you and your fucking PS4. Fuck out of here.
Or PSP.
No, my PS4 was a gift from my brother gave it
Didn't
to
your
me.
didn't your brother win it at prom?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, your brother won it at prom.
How come we didn't get that option?
Because man's was brokes.
But
Like,
no,
our
like
class was brokes.
for me, I don't know. It's hard to say because I've been very like adamant about buying exactly what I need, and maybe that's a problem. Like maybe that's like a problem with me. Maybe I need to buy more shit that like makes me happy.
Yeah, get a Nintendo Switch. It'll change your life.
Nah, I'm good.
Bu-
So how do you
Buy
guys?
some more shoes.
So how do you guys? True. Oh no, I might be
Joe
Joe.
be
It might be
size.
the shoes that I bought in Nikki's.
Oh, Nikki's.
Yeah, I wore those one time.
I see you wore them one time.
Yeah, I wore them one time and haven't worn them since. I'm a simple dude, man. I'm just a guy being a dude.
Just
know what
guys
I
being
mean?
dude.
Yeah,
I mean, I
wear-
fucking love shoes.
I
You
wear
know
the same
that.
shoes every single day. I wear the same socks, underwear, pants, and shirt. So
That's
So just the socks are
questionable.
different, right?
pant. No, I wear the same socks.
Oh.
every day.
Every single day.
What?
What about
Congratulations.
and how do you guys determine like your want and your need? Because like if
I mean, I
strict-
take care of my needs first.
strictly okay,
is like
but
bills.
strictly speaking, in life, yeah, like we only need one T-shirt, one jacket. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
One pant, one pair of socks,
One pant.
one pair of shoes, right? And like we just need 3-course meals, which I'm sure none of us actually get.
I think we, at least Mike and I think we really only eat like 1.5 meal a day. No, straight up.
look.
But it's a big ass meal though. That's the
Look.
thing.
One of our coworkers at work, when I was down there shooting a photo shoot, she was like, "Yeah, like I'm starting this new like fasting joint." She was like, "Yeah, you're supposed to like eat only 8 hours of the day, or 9 hours out of the day. One of the two that adds
It's
up to
crazy
24."
that you don't even have to say who she.
Yeah,
is.
and then-
Exactly.
And then she was like, "And then you fast for the 16." I was like, "Funny, I think I do that already." And I was just like, "That's
But
why
it's
I-
like for
intentionally.
her, it's like because of like dieting wise.
Yeah.
It's just like monetary.
Yeah,
Just financially.
I strictly can't do
You're
it.
Like, you're like, that makes sense financially. But yeah, I mean, for me, I think the way I determine my needs and wants is basically like, I mean, you know, I'm into fashion, I'm into like clothes, and I'm into electronics and just like tangible things and decorations around the house. And you know, like before I buy anything, I go into this big whole tangent where it's just like, do I really need this? If I don't have this tomorrow, would I be able to survive? And with this amount of money, what can I buy to survive that I actually need? You know what I mean?
Huh.
So like that's
Wait, what-
that's
what you
for
looking
me.
You
Me?
gotta do that right next to the mic.
For
Oh,
me,
my bad.
for me, for
If
me,
y'all-
that's what
wait,
determines
if y'all
like
heard me
what.
just cutting my fried egg. I'm sorry, it might have sounded gross.
For me, that's what determines like if I need it in my life to survive, what or if it's just a want that I can like invest in something else that I can potentially survive off.
You know what's something that I need and want at the same time? Coffee.
True. I mean, there is those things where like I
That's
feel
an
like
addiction.
you have to have it. You know what I mean? Like you kind of have to. Like me. For me, it's like also like, you know, like maybe like sparkling water or like, you know what I mean, like.
Dude, you know
yeah,
Joel
some
does
shit.
not like sparkling water. He likes
To each their own.
he likes
Sand
how do you say it?
Wait, so
Pele-
Mike, your thing is
Pellegrino?
one thing that's your
My bad.
want and need at the same time is obviously coffee, right?
Yeah.
What about you, Jay? Something
want
that
and
you need, but at the same time, if you really think about it, you don't necessarily need to, you know what I mean, live with it.
Shoes, probably.
Shoe-
Bruh, cause like
No, bro, that's not it, man.
the
You're
what
not
is it? You
addicted-
tell me.
No, because you're not addicted to shoes.
I
Am
think
I?
he is.
I be on Goat, scrolling through used, or not used, but resale shoes, like at least twice a day, minimum. I be looking at the same pair of shoes, like 2-3
Okay,
times
but-
a day,
but-
just
but-
seeing if the price drop. Like I'm waiting to pounce.
But let me ask you this: though, how
It's an
often do you buy
addiction.
shoes, though?
As of late, it's maybe been once every 3-4 months.
And that's the thing. So that's like.
But you only need one pair of shoes though to wear every day. You know what I'm
I
saying?
can argue that.
I've
I'd
got-
say you need at least
I'm up
3.
like, but really like to survive though.
in
You only need one
today's
pair of shoes.
world.
You only need one pair of shoes.
In today's world, I would say you need at least 2.
Okay, what like a
Well,
everyday and
Dress
a dress
shoe
pair?
and a casual shoe.
All right, well, fuck a dress shoe. Like, honestly,
In today's world, if you show up to a interview with your raggedy ass Forrest Gump like
Forrest Gump.
shoes, you're not getting hired.
I agree.
No, I
think you do
agree.
need- I think in life, I think to survive, you don't. but in life,
Yeah,
to
succeed and survive are different.
are different. Absolutely.
To survive,
Because survival
right,
is
you need
just to
one.
live,
You
right?
need one pair of shoes.
But to succeed
you're
is to
good.
like
Mhm.
get monetary pleasure
Yeah.
from like whatever, right?
Right. Yeah. I mean, I have a lot. Of
Yeah,
shoes.
exactly. But let's say this, like, I think we're at that age where we're not gonna grow anymore. So technically, we don't have to size up or anything like that, right?
Yeah. Right.
So,
your
let's
your
say,
shoes are also
so
gonna
let's
last
say
longer.
like right now we've been blessed enough to legit say if we don't buy any more like fashion or clothing or whatever, we would be able to survive. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So at that point, right, would you legit say is it you buying more clothes or shoes is more of a want
Mm-hmm.
or a need?
A want.
So what's your want that you need?
I don't know.
Okay.
I don't think I have an answer.
Like I think with Michael is different because like he's legit addicted to coffee.
I did the
right?
coffee, yeah. The only thing is I spend my money on, other than bills, is like clothes. I've invested everything in my music. Because when I dropped out of school, I was like, let's spend that money that I would have spent on school on music. So I haven't had to buy anything for a very long time. So the only other thing is clothes.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want to say I'm addicted to clothes because that's
Yeah,
weird.
that's like a bad
That's
way
kinda
to like
strange.
put it. Yeah.
But that's the only thing I really spend my money on, other than but I count food as a bill because you need to eat and survive. Like,
I feel like Joel's
Literally.
just shoes and clothes.
mm-hmm.
I mean, I can see that. I mean, putting aside like bills and stuff. Yeah, I can totally see that.
Yeah, because that's all I spend my money on.
So how do you guys
Am I shorty?
So-
So hey girl.
so how do you guys
doing?
like budget? You know what I mean? Like how do you
I
guys
don't.
determine?
It's like,
So
nah.
once you get your paycheck, how do you guys determine? Okay.
I mean, I straight up know, like, I mean, I don't buy clothes at like every paycheck. I kind of, if there's a release, I'll think about it, and I'm like, okay, if this joint is like, X amount of dollars, I'll consider it. But if it's more, then I'm like, why? Because I'll kind of, like, I know how much I have to pay on bills
what you're
every
telling
month.
me is like you determine your paycheck based on what you want.
Yeah. No,
right?
no, on what I have to spend it on bills. So
No,
I'll take.
because what you just said, I will buy this. Right, I really want this. I will buy this depending on how my paycheck's looking, what I have.
Oh
to
well,
what
I mean
have to
that's
spend it
based on
or
like
whatever.
what clothing companies I follow like release shit. But sometimes I may go on a trip and it's like spontaneous. Like I see something, I'm like, oh, that's dope. I'm gonna get it.
Okay.
But I'm not actively looking all the time for like, oh, what's the next thing I'm gonna buy?
Right.
Like I know I'm not that dumb. I'm stupid, but I'm not that dumb.
But you just said you're actively on go.
No, I
like,
said yeah, but not to like.
That's like people that go on Amazon, put stuff in their cart, and then don't buy it.
So you're a window
Yeah.
shopper on
No,
go.
yeah, I just look. Yeah, I'm not like, okay, bet I'm gonna buy this once it gets to this price, like, because I know bills come first. So I base my paycheck around like, okay, I have straight up. I'll be honest, I got $1,800 worth of bills every month.
Right.
So I need to meet that every month, like absolutely. And if I have a little extra spending money, because I also add savings into that. So I'll add, after 1,800, I'll add 100, 200 to save. And then after that, if I have a little extra money, then like maybe,
Yeah.
if that makes sense.
So what about you, Mike? What?
Man, these last couple months, bruh, is literally just me paying my bills and finding food where I can. That's about it.
I don't think I've purchased anything in the last couple months other than stuff for like my music. Like I bought the CDs, I just bought shirts, but that's like business related. Like I'm gonna make it back, and then I have to do that. But I don't think I've been like, oh, this person just released a new shirt, new pants, whatever,
Yeah.
new shoes. Like I'm gonna buy them because I want them.
So do you guys have what's your number one struggle with budgeting? Like what's the one problem you face with budgeting?
I don't make enough money.
Straight up. It's the amount that I owe compared to how much I made.
Yep, that's that ratio
But do you think that's relative though?
to everybody.
No, like, cause once you make a certain amount of money, right? your expenses or whatever, they go up.
Yeah.
That's legit. That's
Yeah.
how America was designed.
Yeah.
So, and you know how that's true is
Who
because like
designed
the
it?
more
Christopher Columbus? George Washington?
the more money you make,
George Bush?
the higher
He did 9/11.
your taxes
It
are
sounded,
or
it
is,
sounded like
right?
you said Super Columbus.
Super Columbus.
So to me, I think it's all relative, and I think the fact that a lot of people don't have money is because they don't really determine what's important and what's not. I think we've all been in a situation where we barely had bills. You know what I mean? But I can recall we were never super rich, or we were never this, that, and the third. But we always had money.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? We always had money to spend or whatever. Except for Michael.
Not I.
But I mean, but like really everyone listening, like think about this though. 5 years ago, when you were working at your hourly job or, you know, wherever you were working at, like 5 years ago, think about it. You were legit just working there, like paying your bills. You were paying off your bills. But now, where you are right now, I'm sure you're making more money. But why do you still feel like you don't have money? You know what I mean? Because like I think subconsciously and psychologically, we feel that once we see more numbers on the paycheck, we feel that we have more freedom to pay for this or pay for that or increase our standard, which costs money. And that all falls into like this whole loophole of you know what? Like now that I'm seeing more digits on my paycheck or bank account, like I feel necessary to like spend more money on this, that, and the third, like on shit that we necessarily don't need. Like, why do we feel that way? You know what I mean?
Think that's
tell
true
Michael
for everyone though.
I know,
because-
but so what I'm trying to say is like Michael, it's like the same thing with you. Like back in the day, you spent, you know what I mean? You made this, that, and the third, and you had way less bills. And now it's like the same kind of standard. And I can speak for myself too. Like back in the day,
that's true.
well, back in the okay, then we'll talk about it. But like back in the day, I used to work at the restaurant, and like I pretty much made what I made with tips and stuff like that. And I was never like, yo, I have so much money. And to this day, where now like I'm making a little bit more money than I was at a restaurant, and I'm still like, and I still can't say, yo, I'm making so much money and I have so much money in the bank account. You know what I mean? Why is that?
True. I mean, like for me, back when I lived not alone, like not, you know, on OMO on my own, it's like, bro, I was making a pretty decent salary, but I didn't have as many bills. And now
Exactly.
I make more. I make about $10,000 more, but my income is actually less because I have
Exactly.
more bills.
So like I think when you
How?
when you were where
Explain
you were
that
before,
shit.
right? So when you were where
Fuck
you
America.
were
It's like,
before, I think you had a car.
Yeah, I had
right?
a car.
I think you had, of course, your college tuition or student loan or whatever.
Yep, man, I've got 2 payments left on that.
And now you made more now,
Yeah.
right? And then now you got rid of the car, which is replaced by.
But I have an
your
apartment,
Apartment, exactly.
like,
And
which
then-
is more, which is more.
and then you have your student loan still, and then because you see your paycheck and the
Life is
amount of
crazy.
and the amount of numbers, now
Free
you
wage
feel that
tax.
now you feel that you can buy more shit. Like everything that you're
Mm-hmm.
buying right now, you didn't buy before, right or
True.
wrong? You know
Yeah,
what I mean?
true.
You didn't.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
it's like that. If you really think about it, that balances out.
Yeah,
But
no,
Joel
no,
doesn't,
it does.
Joel
it does,
didn't have the
desire.
no, not the
Swag.
desire, but I'm gonna say like
Looks.
what
Confidence.
he buys is something that he like shoes and clothes that he didn't have an interest in before.
Yeah, no, I
it's
was gonna
not
say,
that-
yeah,
it's
like-
not because money made a difference. It's because that his the way he wanted to identify himself with changed. So it's not
Right.
money made
Yeah, I
him
wasn't
change.
really into
but
that
it's-
shit
but
back
that's
in,
the thing,
you know, a
but that
year
we're
ago.
We're not looking at like, oh, okay, like what was your motive? You know what I mean? Like spending this.
Okay,
money.
yeah, true,
But it
makes
was
sense.
legit. It was
I mean-
legit. Like this is legit what happened.
Yeah.
and that's what happened. Yeah, if you live the same.
Yeah.
But think about it. Yeah, if you live the same
Yeah.
standard as you did when you were at your old job,
Mhm.
yeah, of course you would have more money. You know what I
Right.
mean? You wouldn't buy X amount of dollars in shoes or clothes.
Yeah.
But at the same time, I think that you felt comfortable getting out of your comfort zone to buy all these things because the amount of numbers you saw in your paycheck.
And I'm fresh now.
And
Jokes
all
on
that-
y'all,
and that's
old
all that
boss. It's like,
matters.
no. I think everybody should
I
listen
don't
to.
get the point that is
listen.
being made here.
I think everybody should listen to a song called "Unaware" by Alan Stone. Just do it.
So what I guess my point is that now that like we see all this like, like similarity with like lifestyle and everything is like balancing out. How do you guys go about like budgeting? Pretty
I
much,
look
like-
at how much I'm getting.
Yeah, straight up.
I
You asked
subtract that from my bills. Then I divide in half how much
And
I
count
have
to it.
left over. One half goes to my savings. The other half is what I survive on.
Yeah, pretty much. Like,
That's how I budget.
let's say I make $10 per
Right.
paycheck, which is dead. Let's say my bills are $5. That's 50%. Okay, after $5, I got $5 to spend, whatever. I'm gonna take 3.5, put it in the savings, and keep 3.5 for spending.
Okay.
That's how I do
Yeah,
it.
yeah,
2.5.
What?
So-
Man, I dropped out of college, man. Come on.
So
No need to embarrass me in
for
front of
me,
all my friends.
takeaway, and I mean, don't get me wrong, like we're all friends, so it's like I understand like where you guys are coming from, and I'm not the best at budgeting. Like I feel like living on my own has really like helped me, budget shit. And I'm
Yeah,
sure
no,
it's
it
the same
has,
thing with
yeah.
you, Mike. Like my takeaway, like as far as like helping people budget, is just live on your own, and like that's the only time.
Yeah,
when
it does
reality
help
will
you.
hit you, and you'll be
Mhm.
like, I need to put away this for apartment bills, and I need to put away this for like just like clothes or whatever to survive, and I need to put away this for savings, right? So there's this lady, she's a senator, her name is Elizabeth Warren.
Elizabeth Warren.
She popularized the she popularized okay.
Whoa, you all right?
She popularized
Nice.
the 50-30-20 budget rule.
That's right.
Yeah?
50,
It's,
20, 30. $50
In
towards
her
bills.
book, this is from her book, All Your
$30
Worth,
towards
the
savings.
ultimate
$20
lifetime
towards
money
clothes.
plan, right? So the basic rule is you divide your money after tax. You spend 50% on
After
your
tax,
on your
man.
needs.
What the fuck are taxes, bruh?
Wait,
I ain't
wait,
never learned
that's a
about that
different
shit,
conversation.
man.
That's a different
Where the fuck
conversation.
my money going? Ain't
but listen,
nowhere. Our
listen.
roads are still shit. Our schools are still awful, man. Pay teachers more. What are y'all doing with my tax money,
Wait,
man?
wait, wait.
Paying
Let-
yourselves? Y'all need to stop, man. Sorry.
Okay, did Joe become hood?
I think my black side came out. I sincerely apologize.
So you spend 50% on your needs, meaning taxes, food, and anything that
Fuck
you need
taxes.
to survive, right? Or no, I'm sorry.
Tax is wax. So no. That's WACKS, like plural whack.
So 50% on like rent, food, or whatever you gotta do, like
To survive.
To survive, yeah.
Sure.
And then you do 30% on your wants. So maybe like
Oh,
a
I
new-
thought it was gonna be
a
30%
new-
savings
no,
and
new
21.
shoes, new clothes, or maybe like I would say 30% should be like your like fun budget.
Oh,
You know
I was
what
gonna
mean?
go savings.
No, 30% is like what you have, what you do for fun, and like what maybe going out with friends, or maybe a present, or taking out your significant other, or whatever.
Yeah.
And then you have 20% for saving.
True.
And
I
and
would
I
switch it
believe this
around.
method because like if you really think about it, big ups to Mike. A lot of us don't have savings. You know what I mean? A lot of us strictly just go about our day just having a checking account. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
but I think it's
nah.
important. I think
My savings been fluctuating though. Like my shit was out here, then it wasn't
Yeah,
in here.
Shout out to tax.
Then yeah, bruh. Oh my. First of all,
Okay.
back to taxes. What the fuck did I just pay? Like over a damn stack, both of us. Like,
Yeah.
and where did it
that's
go?
what happens when you're.
Where does it
freelancing.
go? To their paycheck? Like why? Oh my days. This is what we should be taught in school. Like where? Like J. Cole said. I think we should choose where our tax money goes.
To my bank account.
No, I mean like I get, you know,
Where,
like we
like,
gotta
it should
pave,
be-
we gotta
yeah,
pave
where they
roads, you know, we gotta build, you know, this and that, blah blah blah. But like, why is just some big fat white dude sitting in a damn chair wearing a suit and tie
Why he gotta be quiet?
Because that's how it is.
Wow.
You can't deny it.
But I
That's
mean,
how
like,
it is.
so,
Like,
like,
why
as far
should
as, like-
why should he be responsible for like,
Why not she?
you know what? That's how it is. We all know it's a white male. Like we all know it.
I agree. No, I agree.
We all know it.
What if he's
Why?
What if he's Italian?
He's not. He's fucking white.
aren't Italian.
We all know how it is. His last name is Smith. His last name is probably Johnson.
Smith's a black name.
I don't. His last name.
a black last name.
All right. Well,
It's
regardless,
Bernstein.
man. Like,
Wait, what's
why?
the
Why
last
should
name?
they
Wait,
decide? Like,
yeah,
how
what's
do
the
they
last
know?
name?
Bernstein.
Okay. How like why should they decide? Like, shouldn't this be something we vote on? Like, shouldn't we decide like, okay, well, half my paycheck is going to taxes. Why the fuck should I let some random person decide where it goes?
But let me ask you this though: isn't that the same thing with work though? Like, so when you do go to work and like when you're like filming or you're doing photography and stuff like that, you're bringing money. Those are billable hours, right?
Sure.
Are you the one that's like, yo, the hours that I spent on this and the money that I'm bringing in, we need new equipment? No, it's not like that. It goes to the CEO or the project manager. Or
That's also our
the
choice
CFO.
though, because we decide to work for somebody else.
True.
So, but I get what you're saying though. But in our case, we have a lot of flexibility, and if
We have civic duties.
we say we want this new camera, it's actually a possibility, rather than going, we want this new camera. Oh no, like, you know,
We
whoever's
need
up
a-
top.
we need a new
No,
road.
you know, we need
pavement.
new carpet in the
Yeah.
studio. Well, okay, well, I think we should get a new camera instead. You know, it's for us, it's actually a possibility. So that's not something I can really relate on.
Yeah, let us
You
know.
know?
Let us know. So I think the 50
You
the
know?
50-30 rule, the 50-30-20 rule, I think everyone should follow
AKA
it.
the
I'm definitely
100 rule.
I'm definitely gonna start following that as well. I think
it
that's
does add up to 100.
I think that's a dope
my
kind of
calculator.
dope rule
50,
to
30,
follow.
Yeah.
Even if you don't
30 and
follow the
20 is
percentage,
50.
I think it's just like a
50 plus
great
50
way
is
to kind
100.
of like budget yourself and like put
That's why I said
money
100.
aside and like,
Times
you know what I mean,
0
save
plus
it.
100 is 100. Quick
So I
maths.
think everyone should follow that, or not follow, but like
Add
just
up to
follow
it and then
something.
divide.
Like follow a
Right.
rule, follow some sort of rule to like save and budget. You know what I mean, and determine what you need, what you want, and like a percentage for saving. And I think that's the most important part. Like putting your want, your need, or your need, your want, and your saving. I think that's the most important with any amount of money or numbers that you bring in to your bank account.
Yeah.
I think you
I
should
mean,
separate your
I can't
need,
stress
your
how
want, and your
important saving is.
Saving is important. Yeah.
You literally, I mean, on some private shit, you never know what's gonna happen. Like
No, like,
today,
remember-
we have some shit happen. You never know what's
Dude,
gonna
remember
happen.
when I crashed? Like
I thought you were
like,
gonna say cried.
no, like when if I didn't have my savings, bro, I would
Yeah,
have been
bro. You
fucked,
like,
bro.
I would highly, I put savings over once.
Yeah, I think that's our takeaway. Like make
from
sure you
personal
have
experience,
a savings account.
Yeah, you really
Michael.
you never know
have
what's
one.
gonna
Oh,
happen.
for real?
Yeah, Mike
What
has
the
one.
fuck?
Oh, big ups. Have a savings
Oh,
account.
you didn't-
Okay, I didn't know that.
Oh yeah, Mike's been had one.
Have a savings account. I think that's the most important part. I think
Look,
we're
I got
like
$3 in my-
mentally,
It's like, no, I'm playing. I got more
mentally
than
we
that.
can always be like,
4.
no, I
Like,
saved this
5.
amount for my checkings. But I think actually seeing your savings grow and just having that comfort and not touching it, it's kind of like having a piggy bank. You know what I mean? So I think that's
Virtual
one thing
piggy
that I
bank.
would say, like having a savings account, because you never know what's gonna happen. Like
Yeah.
like Joel said, you know, like what happened
also
to me.
that-
Like I got into a
yeah.
car crash, and you know, I didn't want to go through insurance, and just because I know with insurance it's gonna be like $5,000. So
Right.
just having the cash in my savings and just to be like, yo, I'm gonna pay for this, I'm gonna pay for that. It's just a good feeling.
Yeah.
So right now we're gonna head to Michael's corner.
Mike's corner. Da, da, da.
Anyway, did y'all hear about the Roseanne scandal?
No,
No.
Roseanne with the white lady with the TV show.
with the old sitcom that got
Nah, what-
renewed.
Nah, what happened?
happened?
What happened?
So basically, as she claims, she was Ambien tweeting.
Wait,
Like,
define.
the medication Ambien. I'm pretty sure. It's,
Oh, like Kanye West.
yeah, pretty
An
much.
opium.
Well, I don't. It's more of a
Okay.
relaxer, I think.
Okay.
Huh.
I don't know.
So is this like a drug?
So okay, so she was tweeting under the influence of
Exactly.
Okay,
Okay.
yeah.
So she basically made like this racist ass comment about like
Alright.
about,
typical. Okay, I can't talk. Typical excuse
it
from a
was
Caucasian.
she was comparing Muslims and something else, and it was just really bad.
You
right?
just don't do that.
So consequences of that. Sorry, I'm sick. Consequences of that
Sick of this fucking economy.
is that her
that
show.
was the fakest laugh ever, bro.
So her show, the first day it aired,
Mm-hmm.
made so much money, bro. Right?
How much was it?
I don't know,
Okay.
but look, because of this one tweet that is now deleted, I forget what television channel picked that television series up, but they canceled it yesterday.
Damn, because
yesterday?
of her tweets?
Yeah, yesterday
Oh,
when I was
shit.
in Maryland, it was supposed to premiere like the new episode every week, completely filled with something else. So because of one tweet, bro,
Damn, that's crazy.
everything got canceled, and I was just like, bro, I was like, if I was a TV channel, I would pick that joint up so quick.
To get
Because
the
do
ratings,
you
'cause
know how-
people about to watch.
Bro,
Yeah.
exactly, bro. And I was like, do you know how much money I would make in one night, bro? Just by the whole
A
scandal
lot.
thing and then picking it back up? Crazy.
True, but
lot.
that's the thing. Like, it might work for the first episode, just because people are curious, right? But after that, I don't think it would do so well. And I think that's usually how it works. When people pick up certain things because of scandal, it's because like scandals and stuff like that, and like hot topics and stuff like that. They're for the moment. You know what I mean? Like, they're hot for the moment.
Yeah, very
they're
true.
around for the
Yeah,
moment.
yeah.
But like
that makes sense.
after that, they're just like, yeah, like that's it. I just wanted to find
Unless
out.
you,
But
like,
at the
you
end of the
keep it
day, like
going
this
on.
bitch is racist. Like I
Mhm.
don't want to have anything to do with her.
Y'all remember that Paula Dean scandal? That shit lasted like a week.
Exactly, and that was it. Like, it's sad that like it lasted for a week and like people don't really like whatever. But
It's
like,
people's attention span.
but I mean,
bro.
like at the end of the day, like when you think of Paula Dean, like you think of her what
Butter.
she did. You know? True. But you think about that scandal,
she
you
a
know,
good chef, I
that
ain't
you
gonna
think
lie.
about that what she said. You know what I mean? So,
Mhm.
to me, I think it was a business strategy for whoever didn't pick it up. But I get what you mean. I think for the first few episodes, I think it would have been successful. Remember when American Idol, when they were like their ratings were going down, they had Kanye West or whatever.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, and
Oh.
then they just did that for ratings, and it's like when you do certain things for just ratings, it's not gonna last.
Yeah.
It
for
has to
sure.
have
It's not
content.
genuine.
Yeah, it's not genuine. It has to have content. So,
Genuine.
um,
Damn. That's it for Mike's Corner? That's all
what
you
I-
want to talk
usually
about?
have more, bro.
Yeah.
But all right.
All right.
It's been a rough couple
Calm
months.
All right. Fair.
And then we're gonna go into a hot topic real quick, and this is
Hot topic.
At the store.
wait, do it again.
Hot topic.
At the store.
Wait. I gotta
Now we're
record it.
harmonizing, bro.
Okay. Ready? 1, 2, 3.
Hot topic.
Not the store.
True. All right. So today's hot topic is about Drake, our baby boy Drake. You know me, Joel, Mike. We
Aubrey.
all love Drake.
Aubrey Graham.
So Pusha T dissed him.
Bro, Men's is dead. Men's
Yeah,
taking L's.
he's
I'm
taking
not-
an L pretty hard, and I think it's the same thing as Nicki Minaj taking the L, and Nicki Minaj not firing back to Remy Ma.
Oh, I don't know about that.
Yeah.
I just know,
Remy
Nicki
Ma
Minaj
fucked the
into
shit
Eminem.
out of Nicki Minaj, man, like everything.
Oh,
And Nicki
I would have
Minaj
loved to
just
see
say
it.
shit
So,
back.
like, no, I'm playing. I'm sorry for saying
But
that.
I think the
It's
biggest
disrespectful.
thing is the fact that the biggest thing that surfaced that Pusha T said was about
Men them
baby
got a
mother.
child.
Yeah, having
Yeah.
a child.
And
And
fucking
I-
a porn star having a baby.
Yeah,
Man's
exactly.
pull-out game is quick.
And I think, as Drake fans, we always see him as just like, the good one that doesn't really have a baby mother or baby mama drama or
But
a
he
kid or whatever.
do.
He's like super safe and in that aspect safe, because like We don't see him with these strippers or whatever, but where I was like, damn, like I think I've talked to you about it. I think I've always been like, damn, Drake is always fucking with these bitches, but he never seems to have a kid. So like I thought his, I thought,
like
bro, I thought his
That's
fucking
hard.
pullout game was on like 1,000.
It's
you know what
not.
I mean?
It's on.
I thought his pullout
5.
game was on Thanos. Like
Shit's on 5.
I thought
Wow.
Wow, that's incredible.
yeah, like I thought his pullout game was like on another level. Like his pullout game was on like tug of war type shit. You
But
know
I
what mean?
think this is just a random thought popping into my head. I think it was gonna come out anyway because
It already
his-
did come out.
but before Pusha T said anything.
Yeah, it
His-
was already out.
Oh, for real?
his
Oh, I
baby
don't know
mother
that.
got the Michael
I didn't know
Jackson
that.
nose.
Oh, but I was gonna say that. So
R.I.P.
Drake's the name of his Adidas line coming out, which hasn't been released officially, is the same name of his son. So I
Mm.
think somehow it was gonna come to surface. It was gonna surface. It was gonna surface.
It had already
Faces are for
surfaced
friends.
because people were talking about before this whole Pusha T shit that Drake had a kid with an ex-porn star and blah blah blah, but it didn't go anywhere because no one ever had any fucking proof.
But,
But
it's
now-
because I feel like Drake fucking pays him to
Probably.
Maybe,
If
but
I had
how
that
does
much
Pusha
money,
T
bro.
know this?
Cause think about it.
Where
like,
are
you're-
his sources?
No, but think about it. Pusha
That's
T and
true.
Drake used to be cool. So it's basically
Sure.
like me and Michael.
I didn't know that.
No, but think about it. It's like me and Michael, you and me being like, well, probably not that close, but like you and me being like, yo, like I don't fuck with you. And for whatever reason, I'm like, I don't fuck with you anymore. So
Because you're ugly. No, I just want to start
Michael's
beef.
not ugly, but
I wanna
for
start
whatever reason, it's just me saying, yo, like fuck you and your toe thongs that you wear on Thursdays.
Test.
So and it's just like
Regular
it's just like I'm
thongs,
sharing
then.
like all your secrets now. You know what I mean? Like you don't brush your teeth in the morning.
What?
You know what I mean? Like you don't pluck your eyebrows,
You don't floss.
and you don't wipe you wipe your ass once and you flush.
Wow.
What the fuck?
Wow.
This is wild.
That's deep.
But yeah, so it's
These
the
are all
same thing.
false. I just want to.
Who knows?
Oh yeah, you really.
But
you
but
really
yeah, so
don't.
it's like the
Fuck you
same thing.
both.
But it's the same thing. Like Drake's cool with Kanye, and Kanye right after whatever happened between him and Pusha T, Kanye tweeted that Drake helped him out with with his album
for real?
and stuff like like Kanye
Oh.
tweeted that. So
Wait, his current one about to come out,
I think
or his
so.
last one? Because I know he was involved.
I think it's.
on the last
I mean,
one.
if you go on Hypebeast, I think they released like a thing for like him having like a release party or
True.
whatever.
Oh yeah, I mean, yeah, Kanye is about to have an album release party in Wyoming.
yeah.
But
so.
don't believe everything you read on the internet. You know who said that? Abraham Lincoln.
I thought
What?
George Washington said that. Don't believe anything
I
you
thought
read on
Joel
the internet.
said that.
I did.
No.
Faces
I mean-
are for.
Amigos.
Joel, I think we have. I think it's time. It's just that time. Mike, get ready.
About that time.
Wow.
It's time for.
I forgot the jingle.
Make up a new
It's
one.
time for shower thoughts.
Make up a new one. Come on.
And here's Michael with the jingle.
Shower thoughts.
Thoughts.
Cling.
Wait, what was the cling? Was the sound of the water? What was the cling?
Nah, it's like.
I wish I knew how to make a
Oh,
raindrop
okay.
sound.
Oh, hey,
Ooh.
big ups.
Didn't know I have
All
hidden
right,
talents.
So Joel, hit us with a shower thought. You thought?
Anyway,
Had too much fun there.
a little much fun in it. Bruv, eyebrows are so strange.
True facts. How strange are
Like,
they?
we really have 2 lines of random hairs growing on our face.
Some of us, okay. Others, they got
Like,
none. It's
yo,
non-existent.
I get it.
They've
Like,
expired.
eyebrows are like meant to keep sweat out your eyes, but
It always just
they're
ends up
so
in
weird.
there.
If you really focus on eyebrows, they're really weird. Like, they're very they're kind of weird. But if you take them away,
Hey, I was just gonna say,
like
that.
it's
even
like
weirder.
damn, like it's even weirder because that's like we're so used to seeing eyebrows, bro. Eyebrows are so weird, yo. Like
I
straight up,
I watched-
this hair just randomly like, and they never grow.
No, so I watched this episode of I remember Tyra Banks. She had like back in the day, she had like a talk show, there's this guy, homosexual. He was on a show and they were like talking
important?
about like the new like generation of fashion or like the new look or whatever. And apparently having no eyebrows, this was like 2008, 2009. Apparently having no eyebrows was like the new trend.
That's fucking
that was
weird.
like on the way. So
Okay, my
actually
guy.
it was not a guy, actually. It was a girl. It was this white girl. And
So
totally different.
I don't think I believe
So this
story
white girl was like,
Yeah,
so this white girl
credibility
was like,
kinda
oh
going
yeah, I
downhill.
don't need my eyebrows. Clearly, she didn't because that shit was blonde. You couldn't see it anyway. But they shaved that shit off, and bro, she looked surprised, 24/7. Like
that's the thing though. Like I think if you take eyebrows away, we're so used to seeing eyebrows.
Why do you keep saying eyebrows so much?
But
I
like,
don't
eyebrows
know.
really
I feel
determines-
weird. The eebs, the EBs, the ebs.
The ebs.
Like if like we're so used to seeing them that it looks weird, but like they're really fucking weird.
But eyebrows
yo.
really
like
determine your like emotions.
yeah,
though.
but why? But
Damn, you saw.
That's
you
not the
see
point,
Joel's
though.
eyebrows.
But stop looking at them, man.
That's all I'm gonna
But
look
why,
at now,
like,
just
bro,
eyebrows.
like, why we got strips of hair just above our eyes?
Just
know
take
why?
yours off.
It's
then.
kind of strange.
Because of chicken strips.
But they listen. Eyebrows never grow. You don't like. They're
No, I
soft
see
as
some.
hell.
I see some people with
Do you
gnarly
shampoo?
eyebrows.
Do you shampoo your eyebrows though? They're
the
naturally
time.
soft.
All the
I
time.
mean,
They have
you wash
no
your
dandruff.
face, yeah, or like what
The weenus.
clump of hair in our whole body structure.
It's
is-
the
Gooch.
hair that grows on the edge of
Gooch
your ear.
hair.
I really don't think.
Yo, what the fuck?
What?
is the point of hair that grows on the edge of your ear?
I don't have that, bro.
It might be a. Nah, bro.
Yes,
Everybody
you do.
has it,
No,
bro.
I
Everybody
don't,
has
dude.
it.
I don't
Everybody
have
got.
it.
Everybody
It's the
got a little
it's
peach
not
fuzz.
actual
fuzz.
hair, but it's peach
Everybody got a little
fuzz.
peach fuzz that like grows on
You
the
know what's
edge of your
unnecessary?
ear.
Belly hair. Then why do guys have nipple hair? It doesn't make sense. If we have
Yo,
nipple hair,
It's
why
kind of
don't
weird to me.
why don't girls have nipple hair? It doesn't make sense.
That's true.
Yeah, like you know what I mean.
I think for us, it's designed.
Why do we have
Graphic.
thigh hair?
I barely have thigh hair.
That's true. Some of us do, some of us don't. My point is, eyebrows are strange, and I haven't figured out fully why yet. I'm still kind of in the experimental thinking stage.
Yo, we should
That's-
shave off your eyebrows just to see.
That's not what I'm leading.
Why do we have to have such large noses?
Yeah, I
Why
have
can't
a
we
big
just?
ass nose.
Why can't we just have
you think
two
your
circles?
nose is large?
Well, me
Look at
and
mine.
Michael's nose, like our nose is very wide.
Wide? My shit
Yours
long.
just sticks out. Yeah.
Yeah, my.
But why
my
can't we
jaw's
just
long,
have like
aerodynamic
a
thing.
socket? Like
like Voldemort?
Oh, just flat. Like,
Yeah.
Just two holes?
Yeah.
That's kind of weird. Like two small mouths.
I can see
Pretty
that.
much.
I can see
Huh.
that.
That's
It's like I feel like our noses
no,
are
that's
just ligaments.
weird.
Like for like
or
the-
cartilage.
cartilage,
Cartilage.
yeah,
Yeah,
cartilage
your
for the
bone
most
is
part.
actually stops at the top.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do we have any announcements or anything? Joe, I think Joe has an announcement that he wants to share.
Is it time to share the release date?
I think it is. I
It's
think
been
it
a couple
is. I think it
episodes
is,
where-
man.
It has been, but the thing is, I haven't officially released the release date to the public, and I don't want to make people seem too exclusive. But it's no okay. I'm releasing the release date in 3 days, 4 days. So by
So
the time
Where
this
can they
is out-
find you?
So
Where
wait,
can they
so-
find you?
So next episode, you'll be able to share.
No, I'll
the
share it
release
now.
date.
Where can they
Okay.
find you?
Everywhere. Wow.
Behind you.
Look around. I'm always there. Watching. I'm kidding. Damn, I feel this is so anticlimactic, but my album drops June 23rd.
June 23rd. June 23rd. Pick that shit up. JoelBernsteinMusic.com.
Or iTunes and Spotify.
iTunes,
but my website pays
Spotify,
me more 'cause I'm in control.
LimeWire,
Prime?
Napster, and all that.
I am on Amazon.
Amazon.
Amazon
Amazon,
too.
Amazon, Google Play.
And
yeah,
yeah, we're gonna
frick
do it
yeah.
like that.
Yeah.
Thank you for tuning in, and we'll catch you next time.